Hi, I'm Jeremy Bannister, and I'm going to show you the program I wrote that solves the Rubik's Cube. I've been solving the Rubik's Cube since 8th grade, and I wanted to create a computer program that could solve any cube no matter how it was scrambled. This is the body of the code. I used my knowledge of the cube to create a list of algorithms that can be used to solve it. That's the green text you see here. I started out with a simple program that solves randomly scrambled cubes with an average of about 180 turns, using the simplest of the algorithms. I continued building on the program by adding more specific algorithms and other shortcuts, and ended up creating 9 versions of the code. The 9th version solves the cube with an average of only 40 turns. It took me about 4 months to get to this point. Since the 9th version takes approximately 2 minutes to return a solution, though, I'm going to use the 8th version, which takes about 30 seconds, and is only 5 turns less efficient on average, averaging 45 turns. This is the terminal. This is where you run the code. The code has a couple functions which allow you to play around with a virtual cube, implementing your own turns, having it randomly scramble it, and you can attempt to solve it yourself. But we're going to use the main function, which is solve my cube. So I've typed 8, which specifies to use the 8th version of the solving function, which will take only 30 seconds. Now it's asking me for the state of the cube. I'm going to have my lovely assistant scramble the cube, and then I'll enter the state and explain what that means. So, the pattern that I've decided on in the code is to enter the colors on each face from upper left to lower right, proceeding in this manner. And then moving from face to face, it goes orange, green, white, blue, red, yellow. So what I mean is that I'm going to enter the colors on the orange face, starting at the upper left, so red, which I type in R, then G, O, Y, O, R, R, W, O. So I've ended here. Now I'm going to move on to the green face and enter all the colors and hit enter, and it should return a solution. Okay, so there should be 54 letters here corresponding to the 54 little squares on the cube. I'll hit enter. And it says solving with V8. Now after approximately 20 more seconds, it'll return a solution, which will be in the form of a string of letters. If, for example, the first letter was a lowercase b, it means turn the face with blue in the center clockwise. If it's an uppercase B, it means turn this face counterclockwise. O, Y, G, W, R, all of the faces are represented by the first letter of the color of their centerpiece. So here's the string of turns. It starts with a lowercase w, which means turn the white face clockwise. And the next one is an uppercase G, which means turn the green face, which has green in the center, counterclockwise. So I'll proceed from here, behind the computer, so you know I'm not cheating. So it's telling me it should be done now. Cool. That was 42 turns. Thanks for watching.